Nepal. It's a landlocked country located in South Asia. Diverse and beautiful geography between mountain, hills and Tarai. Snow-clad mountains all the 12 months. Incredible gift of nature, Nepal. However, beautiful gift of nature is being devastated. The latest example of devastation is Gorkha earthquake 2015. Occurrence of such disasters not only forces millions of people to live under open sky, but also thousands of people lose their lives. Whether the destruction caused by floods in plains of Tarai and lowlands or landslides in hills and mountains. The fire caught due to human recklessness or huge loss due to epidemic. Due to vulnerable geographical condition along with long-standing unmanaged and weak structure, Nepal is under high risk of earthquake and other annually recurring disasters. Due to unplanned settlements, encroachment of natural resources, climate change, superstitious and lack of adequate knowledge and skills on risk reduction, along with socio-economic condition and insufficient technologies, Nepal is under high risk of disaster. Coping with this situation, to establish resilient community under leadership of Government of Nepal, development partners and communities are uniting and joining hands on hands. Natural Calamity Relief Act, National Strategy for Disaster Risk Management, National Disaster Response Framework along with legal provision, Proposed Disaster Management Act, and establishment of strong institution accordingly to make disaster management more effective. International Aid Mobilization Guideline and drafting of National Plan of Action according to Sendai framework are important steps being carried out by the government in close coordination with non-governmental sectors. National, regional and district-level Natural Disaster Relief Committee, establishment and networking between National Emergency Operations Center and District Emergency Operations Center. Several initiations on disaster preparedness and response plan, relief standard, and cluster activation on humanitarian support. Efforts to establish training center to build up search and rescue team. Establishment of early warning system. 83 open spaces identified in Kathmandu Valley and efforts to provide service facilities. Plan for restoration of information system and banking facilities within few hours of large-scale disasters. Simulation conducted for search and rescue. Emergency response are example of such activities. Active participation in all major world and regional conferences on DRR, CCA and commitment to fulfill obligations. Activities carried out according to HFA and National Action Plan and policy being developed according to SFA for effective disaster risk reduction. Initiatives for mainstreaming DRR and CCA into development plans at all levels. Drafting and implementation of disaster management plans at community, village development committee, municipality and district levels based on the guideline. Implementation of National Building Code for construction of safer houses. Initiatives on preparation of disaster-sensitive land use policy and plans. Ongoing activities for response, early recovery and reconstruction after devastating earthquake. Reconstruction of archaeological heritage. These are the examples of long-term risk reduction activities. Activities to foster the capacities of technicians, masons and artisans to construct safe buildings are carried out. Community themselves are moving forward to enhance their capacity to face future disasters. Disaster management committees are being formed and risk reduction activities are being carried out through identification of risk and capacity. Similarly, through the use of locally available resources, river control and landslide management activities are being implemented. Practices integrating risk reduction in livelihood, drinking water, sanitation, hygiene and construction of physical infrastructure are ongoing. Priority has been given to women, disabled, children, elder citizens in efforts of disaster preparedness, response and risk reduction. Comprehensive school safety programs are being conducted for safer schools. With the contribution of building disaster-resilient communities utilizing local resources and capacities based on priorities set by Sendai framework with very low impact to natural beauty, Nepal aims to achieve sustainable development of the nation with conservation of natural magnificence.